Aye Doe, ho, it's your boy Aye Doe, the wicked one, and right now you with Respected Vibe, silly nigga.
Respect the vibe.
G-Block, Haitian neighborhood, Mexican, Central American based, Caribbean based, Lake Worth, the South. I say Lake Worth culturally rich. From the Caribbean side, the Latin side, to the Black American crowd that live here. You got the gay community out here. It's like universal out here. So that's how I see it. And it's artsy. There's a lot of visual prowess out here. There's a lot of good videographers, animators, editors that come right here from Lake Worth. Sure, one of the biggest artists from our county is from Lake Worth, Snot. Snot like a jit who be having his face covered. He can pull it in like this. He on tour. The DJ from Royal Palm. His name Micro. But I used to put jit on parties. He did his own thing though, you know, like a Mosquito type of deal. One thing I would say about Lake Worth though, it may not be the biggest town in Lake Palm Beach County, but I feel like it plays like the most influence majorly in the county. At least for people, at least from my background, as you Haitian, you from around here, you know that there's people before us, and even people who ain't Haitian, like bootleg, the people like that who's putting on the name for the city, at least in the music world. You know, of course, the Top 6, Rain. And it's still hot. It's still steaming. How about this? About 30 minutes ago. I'm eating legume. That's really what I eat every day. Haitian food every day. Rice, beans, chicken, plantain. This is gonna be somehow part of my meal that day or that week. I feel like if I don't eat Haitian food, like for a minute, I start getting weak. Remember, you eat what you eat is what you become. So if you eating bad, your body bad. I got like a fast metabolism, so really I be eating the way I want to all the time. I still stay the same way, but I ain't saying don't try and not try and maintain your body, but just do it though. Like, you know, run. So sometimes I might not eat as much as one day, and then just drink a lot more water and stuff. Like put fruits in that bed, live better. Keep my skin tight, you know, black don't crack. Typical story. Like I was born in Fort Lauderdale. I lived in Lauderdale, Beach Side. You know, I lived in North Lauderdale, off of like Kimberly Boulevard. You know, like I had the apartment stories, the small house stories, the being at your uncle and your auntie house stories, the grandma house, or I'm with the uncle baby mamas for the day till my peoples get off work. You know, it took teamwork make the dream work. Young adults in the 90s raised. I'm first generation born in Florida too. Like my people from Haiti. My old girl is. My other people they from like up north. But typical story. I ain't gonna say I had the worst. I have it the greatest. But you know, we made it work. Came from a good family. Everybody trying to work and get to it the right way. You know, some people do wrong, but hey, we all trying to do it right to live long. We ain't trying to live fast and short. Lived in Pompano for a little while. Really, it's Deerfield now because they changed up the zones. Where I lived at was on Sample and Dixie next to the spot. There was a place called Trapland. Everybody used to go to on Sundays. This guy promoter named Rocky, he would do it every Sunday from around the way. So that's where I grew up at. And I moved to Palm Beach where I was about to go into high school. I went to Central. I went to a program. That was it. But I really went to school in Palm Beach. I can't say I lived here. Like I lived here. I was living in Lake Worth. I lived in Wellington. I had a time in Belgrade for a little minute, like a short stint. But I didn't really get to know people out here until after I graduated, because I would just go to school out here, but then I still have my life out here with my family and etc. My friends in Broward, in Miami, like a little Haiti, North Miami, Carrot City, Liberty City. I just had my uncle's people and my people that I just hang out with. So I didn't really hang out with the local scene in Palm Beach till like after high school. I went to Haiti, and knowing that some people do the most just to go to school or some shit like that, or just to go eat or get water. And I ain't saying the whole country like impoverished, but for maybe half or maybe majority of the country, everybody's going through it just to survive and have daily necessities. So me having a Caribbean background, I'm Haitian and Bahamian. I got some people from Turks and shit too, but you know, we're gonna leave it at the baseline. Shoot, when you come here to America, the land of the free and opportunity, don't waste no time. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel. Like, my people ain't waste all that time and effort for me to come here just to fall flat. Not a waste of a trip. I should have just stayed there. Shoot, they should have just sent me there from the jump, and I should stay there. I ain't gonna do nothing. You know, it taught me morality and having some dignity about yourself. And even when people try to look at you like you lower than, remember, it just in your mind, you just gotta know that you the biggest shit. But you just still gotta remain humble about that shit. Like, don't let that make you have an ego trip. I'll rap it like when I was like 8, 9 years old, and I had my little cousin Splizzy Logan. He from Lauderdale too. Same story as me. We was rapping in the back of my dad's truck and shit. We come up with songs and shit like that. Like, you know, my uncle was out. And my grandfather, I think he used to own a club, like a Haitian club. So it's kind of always been around me type shit. I listen to Hot 105, Michael Baston, Tom Joyner in the morning. Tom Joyner, right back at you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Every morning before I went to school. So I always had appreciation for music, just from my upbreaking from the radio. And shoot, 50 Cent, that's my favorite rapper right there, boy. Ludacris. I'm messing with Trick, Hardbody, JT Money. What's the boy's name? Outkast, but you know, I favorite Andre 3000 though. He was a cool ass weird nigga. So you know, and you know, I got my Palm Beach inspirations. I fuck with Papa Duck Grind. I fuck with Trippie J, lyricism. When I first recorded my first song, like I was a lot of there, like with my cousin. We go to this neighborhood plantation. I forgot Jay Burner. He had a group called Black Congress Music Group. And my dog DJ Scoops had a studio, and I remember Gutter Twins in that bitch, coming to record. Little nigga named Main Event. Jay Burner with T.I. now, with Grand Hustle. But you know, them boys was like the first dudes I seen in the studio, like showing, like I'm seeing it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I need a studio to go to. And there was a dude named Major Links. He was from Lauderdale. He moved to Palm Beach. He was my barber, my OG. And there was a dude named Castro. He's a songwriter. He makes beats. He was an artist. He done did stuff for City Girls and Yak and so many people in the industry, you know, doing engineering work and production. Yeah, them boys recorded my first official songs right off Forest Hill in military. You know, my OG Ural, you know what I'm saying? Major, he passed away from health complications a couple years ago. But, you know, if it wasn't for him, I'd have never been in the studio for real. My first song, though, was with my dog, Ayo Ortiz, crazy ass, DJ Renaissance P motherfucking ass. We did a song in this neighborhood called Showman in Royal Palm. Like, well, yeah, Royal Palm. No. I was showing the song around, and I was just saying, like, what you think about it? They was like, oh, I like your verse. Like, You know, I really was. I have sample groups. You know, so when you say sample groups, I'm big on science and like literature and shit. So I'll get my sample group of like 100 people and I ask all of them. Shit, more than 50, 60 of them said, yeah, you ripped it. I'm like, alright, bet. Bruh, I was going to parties and niggas was playing bullshit, bruh. Oh my God, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I was partying like in Bride, Miami, but that's where I wasn't living. I was living in Bride, like high school years. So when I go party in Bride and Dade, I'm turning up, niggas playing new shit. I come to Palm Beach, I go to a party, niggas is like, you know, backyard boogie type shit, and I was getting mad. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start DJing and shit. And I was already practicing, and it's not like, oh, I ain't know about it. Like, there's the jams I was going to back in the day, the Pat jams and shit. Like, even in Pompano, Martin Luther King Day weekend, I'm outside, even near West Side at the park, man, all the jits outside. You know what I'm saying? There's the Totos, the Raylos, the Bass Jam DJs, the Funk Boogie Express. There's all these groups from Palm Beach today that was just DJing. I'll just go to shit. Dad take me. And I'm like, you know what? These motherfuckers really control what's going on or what's getting heard. And then it was like, shit, these DJs wasn't playing nobody shit. Like, I was getting mad, dog. Like, nigga wasn't playing my music. Like, even if you try to pay them or motherfucker tell you that they ain't got no Wi-Fi on their laptop, like, man. So, you know, that's what made me get the DJing. Niggas wasn't trying to play my shit, and I was tired of playing bullshit. And shit, half the time these niggas ain't got no voice for that shit. Like, when I grab that motherfucking mic, bruh, like, I could cut the music off for 30 seconds and talk that shit and crank that bitch up to a whole nother vibe, bro. And I'm on some time machine shit. I don't even just play all the funks out the gate. I'm taking my time. Like, you gotta treat that shit like pussy. You don't just fuck that shit. It ain't wet, nothing. You gotta, like, some people spit started, that's bootleg, but play with it, eat it, and beat it. It's a step process. You can't just go straight to beating shit, man. I love this DJ shit. It took me far. It's what did it say? Erykah Badu DJ, Waka Flocka DJ. So like I used to get this shit. Like niggas used to say, "Oh, Aye Doe, you can't Hot 16." That was my first moniker. And then Aye Doe, it was still one and the same person. And people like, "Oh, Aye Doe, you can't rap it, DJ. You gotta pick one." I'm like, "Well, motherfucker, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck working." Cause bitch, if you ain't doing it and you ain't helping me do this shit, nigga, fuck your opinion. I don't give a fuck what is you talking about. Now I'm independent, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no rap daddy, no sponsor. Like maybe a nigga might patch up some cheese to help with a party or something, a little event or something, like business plan. Well, it wouldn't be no 10 grand, 50 grand. Like nigga put 500 out that, bro. But yeah, like that's what made me get into that shit, just to take control of my situation. You know what I mean? I ain't talk like for me. I'm from Broward County before that shit was cool. You know what I mean? And even then, it was always cool. But the way it is now, you know what I mean? I'm older than a lot of young motherfuckers that's stamping it. You know what I mean? I'm in that age group. Like I'm 29, so. Me personally, like, okay, Florida lit, been vibing. You know, every 10 years somebody just smack this shit hard by it and blow beyond measures. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, this is the biggest plethora of artists at tiers where they're making millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I remember rapping was just local and you'd be just 1,000 there. Now you can become a millionaire, 100,000. Business sponsorships, like it's a whole nother game room from rapping in 2006, 2010, 2002, like where rappers like Black Dada and COA, Baby, like Wig, that's Broward and the shit. That, you know, that was going on. I think it's lit, you know, South Florida lit. Miami stuff just kind of stay in Dade though. It come out, but it don't stretch, you know. They treat that bit like it's the hierarchy of entertainment, which it kind of is. But you know, you still need every crack and crevice. Like if you ain't popping through Palatka, or you ain't popping through Sanford or Clewiston, or you ain't going through Okeechobee, you know what I'm saying? Avon Park, you could say Arcadia, you know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't stepping through these, you're not really gonna meet nobody or know your backyard. But you know, everybody's path different. Alright? You know, everybody's path different. But if you're trying to get it on your own, and if you don't got a team, you gotta do it. The internet makes shit easy. You know, specifically for me, I ain't even worried about the rest of everybody in Florida rapping. I see everybody winning, but I'm worried about Palm Beach, man. Like, kudos and respects, and I salute a lot of people. People know I ain't no hater, but I'm waiting for Palm Beach to actually have that one. Like, you know, we got Snot, we got Soldier King. Rest in peace to the one, man. Jail Summer, you feel me? You had them ones, you know, ready to go. Like for the new generation, I ain't talking about the older ones. Like, you know, I respect them boys too, because they set the path for us. But like for the new generation, and I'm the oldest of the new generation. Like it's like, bitch, we need somebody to kick the door down. The nigga just gotta not get arrested and go to jail or get killed. And then when you realize that light on you, get up out of here. Like I said, I ain't no hater. I fuck with everything going on. Whatever's going on in Broward, Dayton. I'm from Broward. Like I'm birth certificate. I'm from Broward. I fuck with it. I fuck with Orlando. I fuck with Tampa. Fuck with Tally got going on. Fuck with what Duval got going on. But it ain't Palm Beach, man. Shit, damn near all our shit. It's so crazy. All the producers in the game, all of the producers in the game right now coming from Palm Beach. They using the Palm Beach sign. But we ain't got no Palm Beach rappers. Not even a Palm Beach DJ. Like, bitch, like, if I don't get up there with the rapping, fuck it then. You can't tell me I ain't no raw ass DJ. Like, fuck though. It's all show a nigga. Accreditation is everything. Or it's just a story, or you gonna die with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga don't wanna hear about that shit 20 years ago. Nigga wanna see that shit. You know, like old heads be talking about how they used to do 30 years ago, back in the 80s, the 70s. It's like, alright, yeah, that's been 30, 40 years. What now? I ain't trying to reach that. I'm trying to be talking about what I did last night, an hour ago. Yeah, nah, I linked with Trapland Pat on some shit a couple of years back on some random shit. His people was fuck with me, and you know, we from the same area, but I linked it up where I had my little dog do a song with him, Baby Glock. They did a song called Duo, shot the video. They did a swap. But yeah, I haven't seen him since. Since then, I did something else where I linked up Kosher and Trapland Pat together. They from the same area but didn't know each other. They met through me. So I was on some DJ shit, like, alright, I'm gonna compose a record. So them boys linked up, did they thing. They made like 2 hot songs. They're gonna keep doing more. I hope they make an EP, drop it, don't hold it, just do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even drop an album. Like, I feel like we gotta take it back to where we really creating and releasing. It's too much holding, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to bring that shit back. Like, me coming back to Broward County, really, like, on that type of tip. I don't did my thing in Palm Beach County. People know I don't even gotta speak. Like, once they see her, Mr. I-16 Aye Doe, they know, oh yeah, that nigga been. But now I'm back in Broward, like, currently, you know, messing with trap, like, you know, gonna get this shit going. You know, I'm like a battery pack. You know what I'm saying? I just know how to amp niggas. Like, I just got that formula. It's something in my spirit, bro. I don't know what it is. It just, anytime I be around somebody, right when you see them around me, 3 months later, their whole career changed every time. It just, and plus, I'm not afraid to tell a nigga what it is and what it ain't. I'm not your yes man. I'm not your fucking girlfriend, your mom, even your dad. Matter of fact, your parents should be keeping it realer than you than me in the street. So, like, just me as a person, I'm gonna just tell you what it is, what it ain't. If you don't, fuck it. You can't be mad at me, because I want the better for you. You know, I don't fall into anything expecting nothing out of shit. Just want you to just show me the same respect and shit. If you handle it right, make sure you pay me, or your service is cut. Like the motherfucking wicked one, I get it done. When you see what an artist, we gotta mutual understanding. I really get active. Like I ain't no play ass nigga. Like I really wake up every day. Like what's the move? I got like I'm crazy. I got like 9 different things going on. Like you feel me? So you dig what I'm saying? I only like dealing with artists who actually active and like to do shit. They really wake up to it because this is their bread and butter and shit. So anytime, you mentioned my chemistry with them. That's why it made sense. That's why everybody got shot, because Trapland people is from the same part of Haiti that I'm from. Kosher, I did his first show. I done did a couple shows with Kosher, right? Kosher sent me songs just to give critiques, and I'm as a DJ, and the level of a DJ, I ain't like this hookah lounge ass DJ, you know what I'm saying? Just there, only like Aye Doe on the road, like Aye Doe doing shows. Aye Doe got Aye Doe got accolades with some of your favorite rappers. They got platinum plaques, like for real, and accolades in the street from the heart, blood, sweat, and tears. Even if it ain't with RIAA and all that shit. Hey, Aye Doe made sure Aye Doe got a couple people some plaques out here. For real. And I ain't pay for it either for the plaque, nigga. I'll just say I got a plaque. Fuck it. I made the call. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta stop nigging. Put that pride down. That's what fuck up a lot of money. And okay, crackers be working, they be mad. They're like, damn, fucking Bob fucked my wife, but fucking Bob making me 10 million. You know what I mean? Niggas be tripping. Nigga fuck your baby mama, now you about to kill her, the kids, the grandma, the dog. I mean, on both ends it can happen, but why? People don't be crashing out over nothing. Let's get this shit to make sense, homie. That's what I want niggas to get the business. Everybody put their pride down, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got too much stilo. Like everybody got too. They don't have no. They scared to accept shame and humility. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why a lot of violence happens. You know what I'm saying? They can't fight it out. They can't speak shit out. Niggas can't communicate. There's no clarity. Like I really on some shit this year. Like I used to be real quiet and just move. My actions would speak louder than I talk. I don't like talking too much. But now I'm on some shit. Like bro, I even get on my people in my circle. I give them clarity, like how I feel for the embitterment of their person. Like I just got on one of my little dogs today. Like fam, we got songs with Big Bruh. Big little bro, you know what I'm saying? For his case, Big Bro, that's a little big bro. Like I'm a little brother, but he big. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, let's get this shit going. I got a lot of shit like that. I'm trying to get all my people to turn into millionaires. I got the brain for it. It's just not me. And then I could show a bit better, but someone got to believe in me too. I feel like the masses don't give accreditation to people, but it's hard here, cause look, got motherfucking, we ain't got no radio station for real. We ain't got nowhere for these artists to perform. It's not like it's back when like we was in school, a rapper could come by the school and perform at lunch or something, or like pep rally or something. They don't do that shit no more. It's over with. Maybe nobody's taking the right action. So I learned this though. We all should know this. Music shit, entertainment shit. It's 10% all that fun ass goofy shit. 90% business, fuck nigga. Shit a crackle. So we ain't got no money. You gotta be strict to business. Cause the motherfuckers who got the money, they dicking around. They don't give a fuck. They got the money. You ain't got the bread, you ain't got $1 million trying to do this music shit, you gotta be serious all the way, cause people with money don't give a fuck. They say they love this shit. I don't appreciate this shit. About Dre, OD, he had booked me to DJ. So, he booked me and Kosher was just one of the people in there. I got 1 week. He walk in and he got 2. So I'm looking at him I'm like, yo, this gotta be me in an alternate universe and fucking Jewish. I fucking met that crazy guy. And I listened to him rap. You know, he's kind of talking low in the rap songs. I was like, I'm listening. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's spitting. Cracking know how to do that bitch. You know, I've been fucked up about him since I met him. I just felt he was just different. But people ain't gonna understand different. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You a white boy, one wick on each side of your head, Jewish boy with the hat. Come on, man. Dog. Talking crazy on them songs. They ain't gonna judge. They ain't even then they gonna judge him because he rapping, but he talking real shit and he skate. He's a good guy. Like I love Kid. I swear he's like me from another world. That shit throw me. That shit just come right. Like, bro, you know, when I be around, bro, I be like feeling like, okay, I bring like a different type of sense of security. Like, yeah, boy, you know, shit straight, bro. From around, you know, shit straight. Yeah, that's how I met Kosher, and I love that boy. Dog. You know, you can hit me on anything for advice. You know, a lot of people, like I tell you, I get a lot of free game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of artists I don't work with, even when they managers don't even know how to work something. But Aye Doe come in the picture, everything just get a lot better and a lot smoother, I promise you. I was doing research on African kings. And, you know, I seen somebody in one picture with a style kind of like this. But it was more like flat and wide, long, like him. So, but I had to accommodate to the fact I was already thinning out from a lot of stress. You know, my boy just passed away, so it just fucked me up, like, spiritually and emotionally, like, you know what I'm saying? So, in summer passed, it just fucked me up, like, real bad. Like, it damn near changed my life. How I felt. Like, it was a point I didn't even go to his grave for a long time because I still couldn't accept me seeing it. He's dead. It confirms it. I already know he do, but it's just I don't want to see it. I couldn't even go to his funeral, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know, like I just couldn't. I couldn't bear it. I made promises to make sure this shit was gonna go right, and things took a left turn on a trip to make a motherfucking another path open. You know what I'm saying? And there's things that was disclosed to me even after his death, like, damn, all this was going on, and it's just, damn, it's all good. So, you know, I started thinning out, and one time I'm at a video shoot, my young boy, Basil Brazi, you know what I'm saying, we was shooting a music video, something about big sticks, I think, and I flew out the back seat of a Mustang. I had a cap on, flew out the car, bust my head open, scraped the scalp. I don't know, I thought I was, I remember that night I passed out. Nobody brought me to the hospital though. I didn't even get myself there. I just stayed at the stool. People left. That was a throwed ass day. So then, even then when all my hair was chopped off, I just decided to put it in like this. And I knew it was gonna be a process. I knew people was gonna laugh at me. Some people would stare. Some people would be in awe. But at the fact remains, like, Pastor's hairstyle is a great person. You know, my parents, they didn't understand it at first. Nah, you know, I'm in the magazines and like I get set in the chain gang. Like, I seen people get on Instagram, hit me from St. Croix, get with a wick. Like, I don't go around places to see people with it. Some people compare me like to Basquiat, like, oh, this is the same thing he was doing, but yours is different. Like, you got a wick. Like, everybody has little dreads hanging. Like, when they do it like a bald, or they might have a fade. Like, some people got the shag, but this wick, like, it's different. This shit, this shit's special, and ain't nobody in the world doing what I'm doing. I met somebody the other day, like he got like a high top, and he got a wig, but he cut all his hair off, and then he just left that one. But it ain't this. It ain't this bald head, one dread. Like it ain't this. I'm a one in a million. I done seen so many comparison videos on the internet. I don't went viral because of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this guy? And I ain't even reached to the masses where I'm supposed to go. To be honest, I feel like I got like a step. I got one step I gotta do, and I'm gonna be. And this thing might end up as a toy or something. You know what I'm saying? Like head figurine. Like this is. I already feel iconic. The Wicked One out of billions. The Wicked One. I don't know who I was in another lifetime, but I know I was probably one cool ass motherfucker, man. I probably just fucked up. And I gotta fix it right now. The Wicked One, boy, like